सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Chapter 3, Shloka number 6. कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य य आस्ते मनसा स्मरन् इन्द्रियार्थान् विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारः स उच्यते। All of us know that our Vedas are divided into two portions. The first portion is called Karma Kanda. Second portion is called Jnana Kanda. That Karma Kanda portion, where the Vedas inspire the person, encourage the person to perform his duty. Karma Anushtanam. It is a vast subject, that Karma Anushtanam. Veda prescribes. We can say prescribe, it is like a prescription. Then the later portion, Jnana Yoga, is the culmination. Jnana Yoga is the culmination. By getting which knowledge, Jnana means there is no question of doing there. There is no performance in the Jnanam, but knowing, understanding. By getting knowledge, that is called self-knowledge. One attain his goal. What is his goal? Every human being, ultimate his goal is one only. That is moksha. His goal, her goal, there is no different goal. There are intermediary different goals may be there. But ultimate goal must be one, that is that moksha, liberation. So start with your duties, actions, swadharma anushtanam, the whole karma kanda, and get chitta shuddhi, refinement through the performance of your actions. Then enter into jnana kanda, fulfill your human life purpose, that is moksha, where you get satisfaction, total peace, total ananda. This is the purpose of human life. So Lord Krishna in the second chapter, he has highlighted that jnana kanda, that knowledge he has given elaborately, Atma Vidya, and a few shlokas he has mentioned about Karma Yoga also. As I have pointed out in the last class, the second chapter is the gist of Vedas. Very terse shlokas are there in the second chapter. The whole Vedanta, the essence of Vedanta has been given in the second chapter. That second chapter subject only is elaborated in the rest of the chapters. Clear? That second chapter, essence of Vedanta only, Lord Krishna starting elaborating, magnifying from the third chapter up to 17th chapter. So 18th chapter again summary. Clear? 18th chapter is summary. So second chapter and 18th chapter, bird eye view like that. It is in the form of introduction, that is in the form of conclusion, 18th chapter. This Karma Yoga is the most important sadhana. This chapter, third chapter, what we are seeing, very, very important topic it is for a mumukshu who want to get moksha. He can take up this Karma Yoga as a sadhanam, the best means. A means it's a way we can take its help. No? With that help we can complete our journey. Ultimate goal is moksha. So therefore, Lord Krishna encouraging Arjuna, we can say commanding also. Sometimes, many times he is asked commanding. Yuddham yudhyasva. Do your duty, fight, get up and fight. Then, this violent action, how can I do? When I asked you, Shreyo Marga, you said about Jnanam. Jnanam is the ultimate. Sankhya Yoga, in that Jnanam he has mentioned. That is Shreyo Margam, he said. That is superior, he said. That is what the question has started in this chapter. Jayasi chet karmanaste. Mata buddhir janardana. Buddhi means Jnana Yoga is superior than karma. If you consider like that, why you are asking me to fight in this battlefield? You are confusing me as though Vyamishreneva. Therefore, tell me only one, either karma or jnanam, not both. Then how Lord Krishna reconciled this problem? Oh Arjuna, you can never have choice between Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga. Because Karma Yoga is a different means. Jnana Yoga is to get Jnanam, liberation. So between two similar things you can have choice. Between two dissimilar things you can never have choice. Therefore, lokesmin dvividha nishtha pura prokta. Therefore, I have given two nishthas, lifestyles, that he has pointed out in the third verse. I have given the two lifestyles, Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam, for a qualified people, mature people, those who have already refined mind, are sannyasis, renunciates. For them I have given Jnana Yoga. For Grihasthana, he says, Buddhi Karma Yogaha Yoginam. Yoginam means Grihasthanam. Here we have to understand carefully. Grihasthas means here those who are not qualified. Not all Grihasthas are not qualified and cholale. Here Grihasthas means Grihasthas are those people who are all require Karma Yoga. They require still refinement of the mind. Not attained up to that mark. Maturity has not taken place. That ego has not yet ripened. Ego has not yet ripened for them. Still they have raga, dvesha. Still they have emotional problems. Therefore they are all immature people. they are not eligible to get Jnana Yoga. Therefore, I prescribe karma for them. இப்படி இந்த மாதிரி டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ண நமக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாகவும் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? So therefore we have to understand whether really am I qualified or not. Whether I am a sannyasi or grihastha is not the criteria here. Try to understand Lord Krishna's intention. We have to understand. Sannyasa ashrama or grihastha ashrama is not the criteria to get either karma yoga, to do karma yoga, or to go to jnana yoga. That is not the criteria. Your mental preparation, maturity is the criteria. But Arjuna, you are fit to perform karma yoga. Really, it is a hurting incident for Arjuna. A type of hurting, no? So once he is asking for Jnanam is the highest superior, you do karma yoga. No, see, I am not eligible. No, Bhagavan indirectly telling me like that, he may feel. But we have to accept when we are not qualified. Humbly, simply, we have to accept whatever Guru says. Estimating ourselves, overconfidence, this is all very common for human beings. But a real sadhaka, a real mumukshu, he accepts his immaturity. Yes, I require refinement. I require some more performance of my duties, karma yoga. Let me follow. Otherwise, what will happen? Suppose I skip. Why I have to care for my Guru's words, Krishna's words? Let me take Jnana Yoga. Suppose Arjuna would have taken that decision, what will happen? Without refinement of the mind, suppose he take up to that Jnana Marga, that Jnanam will not come at all. Even as though information comes, he cannot assimilate that. He cannot get the full benefit. Understand? Therefore, never vote for, I want to study Vedanta, higher texts. First qualify yourself. Sadhana chatushtaya sampati. அதனால குருவுக்கு தான் தெரியும் நம்ம எந்த நிலைமையில இருக்கோம், what we require. Really a sadhaka do not know that many times because we are ignorant, innocent. The Guru only knows that what to give because the Lord Krishna is like a Vaidya. He knows how to give what type of medicine. Samsara bhavarogathiki என்ன மாதிரி மெடிசன் கொடுக்கணும், கர்ம யோகமா ஞான யோகமா அவருக்கு நல்லா தெரியுமே. அதுக்காக Bhagavan said, suppose Arjuna, if you want to stop karma, I don't want to kill my Bhishma, Drona, Guru, Pitta, all these people. Suppose you hesitate. You want to stop this war. You don't want to fight. Suppose, what will happen, What are the consequences, disadvantages? That's what Lord Krishna is telling. Very important for everyone. Keeping Arjuna in front, Lord Krishna teaching us. He gives the first argument in 4th shloka. He gives 4 arguments. Why one has to perform his duty. ஏன் இவள் எம்பசிஸ் பண்றேன்னா அசல் நமக்கே தெரியாது நம்ம டியூட்டி எதுன்னு. சம்டைம்ஸ் வி கெட் கன்ஃபியூஸ்ட். என்ன டியூட்டி என்ன? ஸோ இது தரோவா படிக்கணும் இந்த சாப்டர் கர்மயோகா. Lord Krishna says, na karmanam anarambhat naishkarmyam purushoshnute. Arjuna, if a person take to inaction, if he takes to inaction, inaction means what? Not performing his own duty. What is his own duty? Arjuna's duty, Kshatriya dharma, fighting in the dharma yuddha. In this battle to establish dharma, he has to fight. That karma, if he won't start, suppose, anarambhat karmanaha naishkarmyam nashnute. That shreyas, naishkarmyam means liberation, moksha, person will never attain. Nashnute. By just mere giving up, nacha sanyasana deva, just by giving up the action, not fighting, Siddhim samadhi na gacchati. He will not attain that moksha. What is the aim of life, purpose of life? He will not attain. So that is the one drawback. First one. So, what is the first statement? Renunciation of mere action. Mere action, it will not give moksha. This is the first argument. Therefore, Arjuna, if you want moksha, you do your duty. Just giving up action, it will not lead you to anywhere. In 5th shloka, he gives second argument. Inaction is impossible. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishthatya karmakrit. Giving up of action is impossible. Karyate hyavasha karma. Avashaha karma karyate. Helplessly person has to do action because prakriti jair gunaihi. Because his sense organs are impelled by the nature, the swabhava, sattva, rajas, tamo, guna. This swabhava is predominant. He cannot sit quietly. Therefore, he says, prakriti jair gunaihi. Helplessly, forcefully, he has to do his actions and duties because of guna anusaram, according to his guna anusaram. This is the second argument. Therefore, what? Fight. As a Kshatriya, if you sit quietly also, suppose you go to any, this type of job he would have done long before, when he was staying, taking temporary sannyasa. He went to one forest and did tapas. That time Subhadra Devi came to serve him. அப்படி நான் சன்னியாசி எனக்கு போதும் இது வேண்டான்னு சொல்லக்கூடாதோ அப்படி சொல்லாமல் யுத்தத்துக்கு வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் பேட்டில் ஃபீல்டில் இஸ் டேக்கிங் திஸ் டெசிஷன் ரைட் டைமில் ராங் டெசிஷன். So next third argument what he gives, spiritual downfall. If one stops his action, giving up of action, one's own duty is a risky. Inaction is more dangerous and risky also. Person will fall spiritually. Spiritual downfall is the last downfall. Person will never get moksha. That's why do your duty. Do your duty. Kadamaigal. As a father, what is my duty? I have to do. As a wife, what is my duty? I have to do. As a teacher, what is my duty? I have to do. So every role shows that you have these duties. Every role what we are playing in our life. As a mother, as a daughter, as a father, as a son, as a teacher, as a student, you have prescribed duties. A mother cannot say, I will not do my duties. I feel difficulty to handle these children. Once you have motherlyhood, you have to take care of your children. You cannot say no. Impossible. That is why every action finally gives chitta shuddhi, leads to moksha. So very, very important. Karmendriyani. Suppose third argument in the 6th verse he gives, suppose if you stop your karma indriyani, vaku, pani, pada. Karma indriyani means all these sense organs of action. Suppose you stop. Na onnu panna maate, ipdi ukarve, I don't want to handle my bow and arrow, I give up. Suppose you say, karmendriyani sanyamya, withdrawing your sense organs of action. Yaha aste, who remains, what will happen? Manasasmaran. Bow arrow you have left here and you go somewhere and sit under the tree. And the Duryodhana, you go on thinking in your mind. That vengeance, the Kshatriya Swabhava will not go. And you go on thinking mentally, that Karna insulted me, Karna said like this, that Dushyasana did like this, Duryodhana did like this. You go on thinking about them only. Manasa Smaran. Adi madi nama life lo kuda, even temporarily sometimes we also go to sadhana camp. Ninge pandukonga ellame. Jappis temporary renunciation for 10 days. Many students get temporary renunciation, come to the camp. Ange vandadukku appuram kuda Manasa Smaran. I am not criticizing you. This is how Swabhava we have to understand. That's why we the teachers never say no. Go on doing phone call. Night you see every sadhana camp, no? All are standing in queue. In the phone, I want to talk to my daughter, I want to talk to my son, I want to talk to my husband. Immediately. Yena. Manasasmaran. One is sadhana camp. Manasasmaran. Not so easy. Therefore, better to do the action. So suppose if anybody stop the action through this indriyam, so just like that, and thinking in the mind, saha mithyacharaha uchyate. Indriyarthan manasasmaran, thinking about the sensual objects, the worldly objects mentally, such a person is called mithyacharaha. In the 6th verse he said, last class we are seeing this point, mithyacharaha saha uchyate. Mudhatma, deluded, whose mind is deluded, confused ityartha. He do not know what to do, what he is thinking, what he is doing, no connection. So that confuse the personality. Disturbance will take place in the whole personality. That's why many people are lot of disturbance. Mokkam moonji paathale therinju poidum. This confusion. Manasukku, actionukku, orientation, alignment irukkanum. Appuda nimmadi manasukku. A person can happily lead a life when there is an alignment between action and thought, mind and body. This is called alignment. So lack of that alignment only, we are always under worry, restlessness, confusion, insecure. Now the Arjuna's condition is like that only. Mithyacharaha means papachara. It is a papa. It comes under papa. Avoidance of one's own duty comes under a papa. Why? That gives a sin. It comes under sin. And you are going to fall from the spiritual ladder. நீ முன்னுக்கு நிஜமா மோட்சம் வேணுமா, கர்மயோகம் பண்ணு. அதுதான் மோட்சம்ல ஆசக்தி இருந்தா இந்த அளவுக்கு கர்மயோகம் பண்ணணும். Then 7th shloka we have to see. So therefore, why this karma yoga? Best sadhana to neutralize our ego, ahankara. It has to ripen. As a father, as a mother, I am a householder, right? Lot of ego you have to nurture first. Nalla nourish pannungo. Nourish panni nalla fructify aanadukku appuram onnu vendappa podum. This person bachelor, I want to become a complete person. When I marry only I will become complete person. Panniko. No. After marriage, kodanda venum. Have a children also. See, the desire is there inside. I want a wife or I want a husband. Then only I am complete. So, okay, are you complete after marriage? No, I want children. Okay, get children. Okay, are you complete? No, my daughter has to get married. See, this type of desire is there in the mind. So, therefore, fulfill those desires. Take care of your children, get grandchildren, and grandchildren also take to them to school, and you feel so happy. I am a grandfather. Nourish that ego also, nothing wrong. So all these, by these roles, you are going to nourish your ego, and that ego will mature, and slowly it's like a ripened fruit. Then you say, enough. இப்போதும் வந்துச்சியா, அப்புறம் வேதா இஸ் லுக்கிங் அட் யூ, வா இப்போ வா ஞான யோகத்துக்கு என்ன. That's what required. We require that. Then that person sits and listens in the class, ஞான யோகா. இல்லைன்னு என்ன ஆகும், வீட்லயும் இருக்கும் மனசு எல்லாமே. கொஞ்சம் எல்லாமே முடிச்சுட்டு வந்த எல்லாமே பார்த்தா போதும். ஸோ இன்னும் ஏதோ இருக்கு, ஐ வாண்ட் தட் அல்டிமேட். தென் செகண்ட் portion of Veda ready to address those mature people. Therefore Lord Krishna says, he concludes that third argument in the 7th shloka we have to read. Yastvindriyani manasam niyamyarabhate Arjuna कर्मेन्द्रियैः कर्मयोगम् असक्तः स विशिष्यते. Why does Lord Krishna ask Arjuna to do such an action, violent action, killing his own kith and kin? Why Lord Krishna asking Arjuna that? For that this is shloka is the answer. The reason is, hey Arjuna, yaha indriyani manasa niyamya, whoever control his sense organs of action, manasa niyamya, through the mind. And the previous shloka இது வந்து opposite anamata. Previous shloka just he withdrawn his physical organs but mentally thinking. But here this person mentally also controlled. That's manasa niyamya. Hey Arjuna, yaha tu, whoever, indriyani means karma indriyani, you have to supply, because the karma indriyani is the previous topic. So jnana indriyani is all at mental level, emotional level. Karma indriyani only at physical level action. So we should know the difference. Here fighting is at the physical level. Clear? So therefore karma indriyani niyamya, having controlled the organs of knowledge. Here manasa samyamya, controlling the organs of knowledge, jnana indriyani samyamya, whoever performs the action. அங்க என்ன மனசுல கண்ட்ரோல் இல்லை, அந்த மனசா வந்தப்போ சென்ஸ் ஆர்கான்ஸ் ஆஃப் நாலேஜ். What are the sense organs of knowledge? Chakshurindriyam, Shrotrindriyam, all these indriyams, and antahkaranam also included. Manasu, buddhi, chittam, all. So jnanendriyani, having controlled them by the mind, having controlled the sense organs of knowledge through the mind, and involve arabhate, whoever performs the action, arabhate means pursues to perform his own duty, arabhate. That means what? Manasa indriyani niyamya means what? I am ready to face any consequence, either favorable or unfavorable, pleasant or unpleasant, I am ready to face. Why people afraid of doing their own duties many times? They are afraid of results. என்ன வருமோ தெரியாது சுவாமி, அதுக்கு தான் பண்ணாமலே இருக்கேன்னா, அதுதான் பயம். That's why many people won't take up certain adventurous activities because of fear. What is the consequence is going to come? How am I going to face them? There is no capacity to face the unfavorable. Favorable ana sollave venda, santoshama we take up. We do not know what result is going to come, how it is going to come. Suppose unfavorable vanda, flat, upset, depression. 5 depression வந்தது மெட்ராஸ்ல இப்ப பாருங்க. 1.5 monthக்குள்ள 5 depressions. வெளியில டிப்ரெஷன் வந்தாலே இவ்வளவு கஷ்டமா இருக்கு, மனசுக்குள்ள டிப்ரெஷன் வந்தா என்ன ஆகும் நம்ம கத்தி பாருங்க. வெரி வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட். See, you can compare the outer depression. வந்தா காத்து அடி, இங்கேயும் போறீங்கதான் இங்கேயும் போறீங்கதான், சுடல் காத்து அப்படியே சுவாமினி நிக்கவே முடியல சுவாமி, அப்படியே பர்ஸ்ட் ஆன மாதிரி இருக்கா, அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். See, every one person has to undergo this turmoil, mental turmoil. In the decision making, இதுதான் problem. It's not so easy to say. Sitting on platform and saying is very easy. Facing the situation and handling that situation and coming out of that problem, solving it and coming out is the real maturity. To get that maturity only we are studying Bhagavad Gita. Priyarda? To face that any situation in my life without a damage my inner core, I have to study Gita. Now you understand why we have to study Gita? இப்போ முன்னாடி எல்லாம் நினைச்ச புண்ணியம் வரும் சுவாமினி படிச்சான்னா, ஓகே புண்ணியம் வரும், but not only that, it has many more multifold advantages. My God, if you understand Bhagavad Gita, enough how to handle the life. Therefore, karmendriyaihi, karma yogam. அப்புறம் நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணணும்? That karma yoga you have to perform asaktaha. Asaktaha means without any attachment towards the results. Karma phalasakti vina. Phalasakti vina means what? எந்த பலம் வந்தாலும் அது பிரசாத புத்தியா, this is offering from the Lord. You have to take it as a gratitude. In the prasada buddhya you have to take the karma phalam without murmuring, without grumbling. பல்ல அப்படியே கடிக்க கூடாது, ஏன் இப்படி வந்தது இப்படி வந்ததுன்னு. And nobody is there surrounding. Bhagavan is not available to shout at him. Therefore we shout at our people. Husband shout at wife, wife shouts at husband, children, parents, like this tug of war. சின்ன சின்ன பேட்டில் எல்லாம் நடக்குமே நம்ம வீட்டில், இதுதான் பெரிய பேட்டில், அவ்வளவுதான். சின்ன சின்ன பேட்டில் என்ன அதுக்குதான் நமக்கு asaktaha, without any attachment towards the action. That's called karma yoga. With the organs of action, karma indriyaihi asaktaha, that type of action vishishyate, excels. Then previous shloka, 6th shloka. A person who withdrawn his sense organs of action and thinking mentally, that person is papachara. Then that person who is great, this person, someone is here. Who is that? A person who controls through his mind and all the sense organs. He is not slave to his sense organs of knowledge, and with intelligent way he handles the karma indriyani, controlling the jnana indriyani through the mind, using the karma indriyani. Such an action is called karma yoga. ஒரு ஸ்லோகமே சொல்லலாம், அவ்வளவு இருக்கு இதுல. விசிஷ்யத்தை means excels. விசிஷ்யத்தை means what அர்த்தம்? மித்யாச்சாராத் விசிஷ்யத்தை. It excels, it regulates the person towards liberation than that mithyacharaha, vimudhatma, than that papacharaha. This person is great person. Then he is going to talk about what is karma yoga. Here he said only perform action. How to perform action? With sense organs of action, karma indriyani. How to use the karma indriyani? By controlling your jnana indriyani through the mind. Anna artham. Another important point, corollary. Ragadvesha control. Ragadvesha take place where? Mind. Because of Jnana Indriyani. Jnana Indriyani and mind put together, their Ragadvesha take place. That means control your Ragadvesha ityartha. Control your Ragadvesha through the mind and perform your duties. Likes and dislikes. I like this, therefore I do. I don't like this, therefore I don't want to do. No. Even I like it or not, I have to do, I will do. Kashtam. This is called likes and dislikes. Puriyartha manasa samyamya jnana indriyani karma indriyani yaha arabhate. Such a person is the one whose actions are excellent actions. What will happen? He will get moksha. This person will not get naishkarmyam, but this person will get moksha. That's why many people won't get moksha. Puriyartha ipo? Raga dvesha predominant. Veedu. That's why Vedanta class ki nariya per varamata. Puriyartha? ஏன்னா ராகத்வேஷம் வீடுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு என்ன போக மாட்டேங்கிறது சுவாமினி ஒரு கில்ட்டியா இருக்கு கிளாஸுக்கு வந்தா. அதனால அப்பப்போ மூஞ்சி காமிச்சு வந்துடலாம். It is really facing yourself. Appointment with yourself. Vedanta study is nothing but appointment with myself, facing myself. நிறைய பேருக்கு பயம். Facing oneself is difficult. That's why we are always வேஷம் போட்டு ஏதோ உட்காருவோம் தவிர அப்படி இல்லை. I should know what is my mind. Where am I? Handle that mind. Otherwise, if I nourish such a mind, no, it will really disturb my whole life. Master your mind. But it is a time-consuming process. It is an evolution, not a revolution. Try to understand. All of a sudden, one night, you won't get this. Take lot of time. Next shloka. Therefore, Arjuna, from 8th shloka onwards, up to 20th shloka, Lord Krishna is going to talk about karma yoga. Proper karma yoga. What do you mean by karma yoga? Fourth argument he gives here. Here, Arjuna, mere survival is also impossible if you become inactive. First thing, you cannot become inactive. Second thing, if you try to become inactive also, non-performance, that is impossible. Your survival is impossible. That's what he says. We'll read 8th shloka. Niyatam kuru karmatvam karmadhyayo hya karmanaha sharira yatra pichate na prasidhyeda karmanaha. The fourth argument is survival is impossible. These are the 4 different angles why one has to do his duty. Mood arguments paathom. Ipo the fourth one. Tvam niyatam karma kuru. Tvam, O Arjuna, you kuru, perform. What? Niyatam karma. Niyatam karma means vidhi vihita karma. Vidhi means prescribed actions. Those actions which are prescribed by Shastra. Niyatam karma or nitya karma. Niyatam karma means a result of our daily duties. It gives consequences are there, no? Phalitam will come. Sometimes the nitya naimitya karmas, you don't see the immediate result. Suppose like Sandhya Vandanam, no? If you ask your children to do niyatam karma pa daily pannano indi, it is prescribed by Shastra, na? What is the use of doing Sandhya Vandanam? Enakku onnum prayojanam theriyalaya, time waste na. But every action has got its result. It gives punyam. Shastra says. Therefore, nowadays every one of us want visible result. Shastra prescribes many actions which results are invisible. Very difficult. That's why our sampradaya is going down and people are giving up all rituals, all this. They are not seeing any visible result. That's why chitta shuddhi illamale manasila kashtam kolappam ellam vechinde. So by performing action, you will get lot of chitta shuddhi, purity, strength, mental strength you get. Tremendous punyam, all obstacles will go away. That's why Shastra is very important. Very difficult to convince our children nowadays. Puja, Panchamaha Yajnam also Nitya Karma. Deva Puja, every day doing puja to Lord is Nitya Karma. Swamini Nitya Karma. Once in a week padlama, mood what sapre or what puja pandavendama Bhagavanikana. Panchamaha Yajnam. Showing gratitude, Pitrus, Pitru Yajnam. Rishi Yajnam. Our rishis have given these scriptures daily. You have to chant Panna Vendama Parayanam. Rishi Yajnam. Manusha Yajnam. Neighbors, family, friends, we have to serve them. All bhutams and other beings, we have to help them. They also need food. They also need shelter. Panchamaha Yajnas I have to do. And I have to show my gratitude to the Panchamaha Bhutams. 5 elements. All these are Niyatam Karma. Therefore, when taking bath also, Gange, Chayamune, Chaiva, Godavari, Saraswati. Because this water, purifying my body, Nitya Karma or Appappa Niyatam Karma. Shastra prescribes take bath every day. What is the attitude? This water is purifying my body. Therefore, I show gratitude. Gange Yamune Jaiva. Similarly to Mother Earth, Samudra Vasani Devi Parvatasthana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Shamaswami. I have to show my gratitude to her. All these are Niyatam Karma. Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha. Swasti Prajabhyam. Ellarku nalladu nadakattum. Because I am here surviving because of so many people. Leo. Adi Niyatam Karma. Praying for all people, for whole world. We have to do puja, worshipping the Lord. This is Niyatam Karma. Karma Kuru. Therefore you do Arjuna. Prescribed duty perform. Karma Jyayaha Akarmanaha. Why I am asking prescribed duty you have to do? Karma Jyayaha. Means performing action is superior. Superior than what? Akarmanaha. Than inaction, non-performance. Akaranat anarambhat karmanaha Jyayaha. Akarmanaha karma Jyayaha. Performing the action is superior than inaction. Therefore, fighting in the battle is superior. Don't sit, get up. You don't get up, okay. I'm Arjuna. I have to get up. Akarmanaha. Because Sharira Yatra api na prasidhyet. Even the maintenance of the body. Sharira Yatra and Anartara. In the Sharira Yatra, daily we require food. Give and take policy, Taking, eating. You have to give also. Without giving, you will never get. Remember that. If you try to take also without giving, Bhagavan vasul pannuvar apram. Edo oru rupalla vasul pannuvar. That's why our Shastra says beautifully, once you perform your duty towards others, your rights are fulfilled. You need not fight for your right. Idu ennoda right neenga kekave venda. Ena husband performing his duty towards wife, wife's rights are fulfilled, taken care of. Same way wife performs her duty towards husband, husband's rights are taken care of. This is what right-based society கிடையாது, நம்மது duty-based society. Beautiful. This மாதிரி எங்கேயும் கிடையாது உலகத்தில். நம்ம நாட்டில் இருக்கிற இந்த duty-based it is protecting the rights of the people. இது புரியறதுக்கு பகவத்கீதை படிக்கணும் அவங்க எல்லாம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். Those who are fighting for rights எப்படி புரியும்? That's why people are always do strike. Right. Shastra never say encourage, ask, fight for your rights and சொல்லல. Do your duty, your rights are taken care of. இது புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி வாழ்க்கை life if you lead enough, but you require tremendous patience. பொறுமை வேணும், க்ஷமா வேணும், stubborn steadiness வேணும். புரியுதா? So sharira yatra api na prasidhyet. It become impossible. It would become impossible, or it will not be possible. Because of what? Te akarmanaha. Without action. Suppose tava akarmanaha. Tava akarmanaha, hey Arjuna, not fighting in this battlefield, this inaction of yours. If you take like that, your life survival also will become impossible. So mere survival sake itself, you have to fight your kshatriya dharma. Next shloka. 9th shloka. Yajñarthat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sanga samachara. Very important shloka. Now he is telling about the karma. What do you mean by karma? Action. He says yajñartham karma. Yajñarthat karmanaha. Yajñarthat karmanaha means here karmanaha yajñarthat samachara, he says. Why you have to perform action? Action meant for the Ishvara. Yajño vai Vishnuhu. Here yajna means one's own duty. Action or any sacrifice. Those days people used to perform sacrifices, lot of rituals. That karma, the sacrifice, that alone is not a sacrifice actually. Sacrifice means what? You offer. You give up something. Sacrifice and you give your mental energy, physical energy for your children's sake. It is also comes under yajna. புரியுது? யஜ்ஞம்னா only not ஹோம குண்டம் எல்லாம் இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு கிடையாது. Even eating also yajnam. You are offering, no? Everything is a yajna. It is our concept. Our cultural concept is that. We never see an action, a secular action, a sacred action. இதெல்லாம் கிடையாது நமக்கு. So every action is Ishvara. That's why after performance of action, Ishvararpanamastu, Shivarpanamastu, Krishnarpanamastu, அவருக்கு மிடில் அவருக்காக ஈஸ்வர பிரீத்தியர்த்தம் சங்கல்பம் என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? ஈஸ்வர பிரீத்தியர்த்தம் கர்ம குருவன். That's what yajñarthat karmana. Yajño vai vishtihu. Taitriya Samhita says that action which is meant for Ishvaraha tadartham yat kriyate. ஈஸ்வரனுக்காக எந்த கர்மா பண்றோமோ அந்த கர்மா yajñarthat karmana. The action meant for Ishvara, Ishvaraha tadartham yat kriyate, tat yajñartham karma, tasmat karmanah. Other than this karma, very, very twisting shlokas. Other than this karma nanartham, Ishvara Prityartham karma vina, endenda karma pandriyo, anyatra. Other actions, mere karma. Mere karma anna enakkaha. Only for my sake. Ishvaranu venda, avarku onnu kudukavu venda, no offering to the Lord, nothing. I want for my stomach. Suppose, anyatra anna adartham. Yajnarthat karmanaha anyatra. Other than that action which you perform to the Lord, other than this, if you do any action, bandhanaha. That action binds you. Therefore, நமக்கு எப்பவுமே சேலரி வந்த உடனே பகவான் கிட்ட வைக்கிறோம் பயம். பகவான் உங்களதான் அப்பா வச்சுக்கோங்க, வச்சுட்டு அப்படியே எடுத்துட்டு போவோம். நியூ ட்ரெஸ் கீப், நியூ ஹவுஸ் keep for Bhagavan. Then you take, after offering to Bhagavan only you take. That is called yajna. Books we keep in front of Lord. Everything, what not, everything we keep in front of Lord. அப்படி பண்ணாமலே ஏதாவது பண்ணா அது mere karma. That mere karma, that is called anyatra. Anyatra means otherwise. Anyena karmanaha. Except in the case of this yajnartha karma, other karmas, if a person perform other than that action which is not meant for Ishvara, other than this action which is meant for Ishvara, Ishvaranikkaha pannamale vereya aha pannina, Ishvaran involvement illenna adilo. That's why our festivals all are just not like that to fill up. இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டோம், சுவாமினி சாப்பிட்டோம், இந்த கார்த்திகை தீபம். கார்த்திகை தீபம் பண்ணும்போது கூட பகவான் இஸ் இன்வால்வ்டு தேர். தட் மோஸ்ட் பகவான் இஸ் இன்வால்வ்டு. அது இல்லாமலே நீங்க பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா அந்நியத்திர கர்மா. அந்த கர்மா என்ன பண்ணும்? கர்ம பந்தனஹா அயம் லோகஹா. That action which where Ishvara is not involved, that action will bind this person. Lokaha means this person or these people in this world. Whoever performs. I am adhikritaha karma kritana. The person who is deserved to do his own duty, prescribed actions by shastraka vihita karma, ishvarena vihitam karma. Ishvarena diyate. That given by the Ishvara, that action through shastra, manual. That action I have to do. அது ரெண்டு விட்டுட்டு ஈஸ்வரனும் இல்லாம சாஸ்திரமும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணாமலே a person does, that action only binds the person. Otherwise, this action will not bind the person. Arjuna, therefore you fight. Think about me, therefore you fight, he says. Keep your mind upon me and fight, Bhagavan says in future shlokas. That means what? The whole battle, yuddham, yuddha phalam, everything give to me. Do your duty. It will not bind you. Anyatra karma, karma bandhanaha. But whereas this yajnarthat karmanaha, anyatra karma, karma bandhanaha. Therefore, karma tadartham samachara. Therefore, perform action for that sake, for Lord's sake. Tadartham karma samachara means, tadartham means what? Yajnartham. Ishwarartham. Perform that action. How we have to perform at the same time? No, caution. Mukta sangaha, without any attachment. Na pandren sollakodadu. So therefore, you have to perform that yajna buddhina. As a karta while doing, as a karta, yajna buddhi. Yajna buddhi means Ishvara Prityartham. As a bhokta, when I am enjoying the phalam, prasada buddhi. Once I perform the action as a doer, as yajna buddhi, Ishvaranuku, panna enna varum, Ishvarananda enna varum namakku? Prasadam vandadum. So on the prasadam, when I am taking the result, prasadam anachana kodakatta idella nenachukadingo. Prasadam bitter experiences எல்லாம் வந்துடும். என்ன ஆக்ஷன் என்ன வருமோ தெரியாது இல்லையோ. இந்த பிட்டர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்சஸ் கூட பிரசாதம் தான். அந்த பிரசாதம் வரும்போது What am I? Karta or Bhokta? Bhokta. I am the experiencer. I am going to be the enjoyer of the result of the action. So, eppadi irukano? Bhokta irukumbodhu prasada buddhya karma svikar. As a prasada you take from the Lord that result. As a karta yajna buddhya karma kuru. And the madri karma vandu it will not bind you. Therefore you can fight. And that action which binds you alone will not give moksha. But this action helps you to get gnana yogyata. And the gnana yogyata enna kudukum? Guru Shastram Jnana Praptina. Next shloka. Saha yajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvam Eshavostvishta kamadhuk. Lord Krishna gives 4 significant terms to karma yoga. In the previous shloka and this shloka together, he covers 4 important points. First one is niyatam karma, number 1. Niyatam anushtanam. Ishvara niyatam ityartha. Shastra niyatam, Ishvara niyatam. That which is prescribed by Lord and Shastra. That's why slavery in 2 levels, slavery. The slavery means controlled by ragadvesha is one slavery. Controlled by ragadvesha is one slavery. Second slavery is controlled by Shastra and Ishvara is another slavery. Which is better? Second one is better. Therefore become slave to Shastra, Ishvara, nalladida. Priyartha, adida niyatam karma. What is the second point he gives? Yajnaha. Mana apamana tulyam. Accept the either favorable, unfavorable. Yajna. That's one point. Yajna drishti. Then yogaha. What is yogaha? Yujyate anena iti yogaha. Yujyate na jivatma paramatma aikyam is called yogaha. Action. One is niyatam karma, attitude. Then yajnaha. Okay. Yajnaha means mana apamana, accepting this prasada as a prasada. Yogaha means this action will, jivatma, it will take me to paramatma, aikya jnanam. That is called yogaha. Number 4 is dharmaha. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. If I perform my duty, the harmony will be maintained. That dharma will protect me. So therefore, Arjuna, I have created Prajapati Srishtva. I have created this Saha Yajna. Who created this Yajna? All these prescribed actions by me along with the Prajapati. Prajapati create pannita nanu Brahmaji ni Hiranyagarbhane. Our பண்ணும்போது இது கூட I have given along with that. Saha Yajna Praja Srishtva. Purovacha Prajapati. Given by me at the time of creation. Therefore you cannot say no. If you perform, you get like a Kamadhenu. In front of Kamadhenu, whatever you want, it will give. Adama, this karma yoga prescribed by me. If you follow, whatever you want, you will get. What you will get? Moksha. Therefore, come to next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.